Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Noel and I review and unbox subscription boxes here on my channel, and today I have the most expensive box on the channel that I open. It is not sent to me for review, but I do have some good news. I actually have a code now for my French country home. This is the gorgeous magnetic closure box that it comes in. It is $285 per quarter. Or you can do what I did at the beginning of the year and save some money by signing up for the annual subscription, which is $1,100. Yes, it is pricey, but we get beautiful luxury goods from French makers, and I think the curations are always delightful and very elegant, and I'm a little bit of a Francophile, so I do really enjoy the items that I get inside. I don't know that I will be able to continue getting this box much past this year. This was sort of an experiment to see, because I have been subscribed for about 3 years now. I have reached out to them, like I said, to see if I might be able to get some PR boxes on occasion. I am a part of their affiliate program, so every time you use my affiliate link, which I'll leave for you below, it does help me out in terms of paying for that next renewal. But the code that I have for you is HiNoel10, and that will save you $10. So I know that doesn't seem like much, but it is a little bit, and I do really appreciate that they were able to extend that offer to you. So let me just give you a brief description. It is a luxury French subscription box for you and your home, filled with seasonal surprises. Our boxes are available as quarterly or yearly subscription or as a one-off purchase. But if you're going to go ahead and do it, I highly suggest going ahead and being a subscriber, because subscribers get an extra gift in every box, and often it is something that just kind of puts it over the top and I think really adds to the value. Each one contains 6 to 8 unique French items, ranging from home decor, fragrance and beauty, to gourmet specialties. French lifestyle tastemaker Sharon Santoni curates each box with her passion for the country's most iconic brands and artisans. And like I said, we do get really elegant items. It comes in a nice box and it is shipped via DHL. The shipping is usually about $50. That is included in that subscription price, don't you worry. But I know that because I have definitely shopped in their boutique, which is online, as well as I have gotten their Advent box for the last couple of years. I probably won't do that this year, just because I'm trying to diversify a little bit, but you guys let me know in the comments below, as always, if that's something that you would like to see. I was very excited because this time the nice outer box that it comes in, they did include the My French Country Home magazine, which, as you can see, is a nice, big, thick, lots of beautiful, gorgeous pictures magazine, which you can add on to your subscription, and then that saves you the shipping. I'm not really sure why they did it this time around, but I certainly appreciate it. But they have a book club. I mean, look at these gorgeous places to stay. Definitely gets those travel taste buds going. Just gorgeous, really beautiful imagery, and I'm sure wonderful articles. These are the kinds of sort of coffee table books that I kind of miss having. So these are just lovely, stunning, and so I'm very appreciative of receiving this as well. And then inside, when we open it up, so I'll show it to you. Again, we have this nice ribbon closure, nice magnetic closure. It closes nicely. A great box to hold on to. They always decorate it beautifully with some nice tissue paper and a satin bow that they carefully, lovingly tie for us. So the presentation is always delightful. Let me go ahead and tear this open. I always have to ruin that lovely presentation, of course, so that I can get into the booklet that Sharon does. And she does all of her photography herself, which I think is really nice. Well, there's one big item on the top. So you can see she usually does a full page spread. So you can see all of the items and the variations right there. I won't show you too much, too close. But then each of the items actually gets its own page where they tell you a little bit about the brand and the reason for including it with that theme. This is box number 30. So that means they've been doing it for several years now. Like, I think that means 7 years, 7.5 years, which is pretty impressive. But let me just read to you this lovely introduction for Le French Garden Party. So it's like the only French part in there is the Le, and then we have French Garden Party. So Soirée du Jardin Française. I'm not sure. It says, inside this lovely box, you will discover a curated selection of luxurious French items carefully chosen to delight and inspire, from artisanal treasures to exquisite items for you and your home. Each surprise has been thoughtfully selected to evoke the essence of a French garden party. un soirée jardin, du jardin? I'm not sure. But look at this beautiful floral arrangement on this nice dining table. It's kind of like looks like it is in a patio, so not quite al fresco, but has that vibe. Let's see. In the back pages, they do tell us, I just think this would be so much fun. They have a new travel website, so that is probably maybe why they included the magazine this time, because there is a lot of travel happening in this particular magazine. As I flip through, look at these gorgeous lavender fields. I don't know if that's in like outside of Gourd, but then they also have My French Country Home luxury tours. So I think that would be delightful. Now, if I ever went to France again, with my husband, I've been to France before. I have a feeling that is not one of the top things on his list to do, but I would have to go with a girlfriend because I think that would be so much fun. It would also make me very jealous. And of course, just reminding you about the My French Country Home magazine, where they write about all things French: interiors, recipes, gardens, artists, artisans, and brands, and also include full regional discovery guides to make the most of your trips to France. And of course, this is just telling you about the boutique, where you can get a lot of the items that are in the boxes, as well as so much more from those brands. So let me just make sure I got everything. She also will do a live unboxing. And so this is, well, not live, but just like this, it's recorded on their YouTube channel. This is Sharon. She is delightful and charming. So let me now turn to that first page and we will get into it. Let me find the first item that's right on top. Sometimes I like to go in order, and sometimes that's just not an option. So this is an item that was custom made for My French Country Home. It is this cute little sort of woven, I guess it's rattan, little tote. This is interesting. I'm trying to see how these little ties work. So it looks like, okay, so these are, let's see, it looks like a little basket. Honestly, if you didn't want to use this as a little bag for yourself, you can use it as a little like planter cover, because it is pretty round, you see. So you could use it as a little cover for an ugly flower pot. But they do have these fun little ties, which have some knots. So I'm guessing you could tie it in a bow, and maybe the knots are just supposed to like catch on one another, you know, like, I don't know if that would work, but let's see. I'm just going to tie it like this so it looks more like a tote. It says, this adorable bag will spark instant conversation and lots of compliments at your next garden party. Petite wicker bags are trending in France for spring and summer, and we simply had to include one in this box. Each box will include either the green or natural color. Now, I will say the olive green is stunning and a little bit different, and I think that really goes with that idea of a garden party, the green wicker. But this is very classic, and like I said, I feel like it would go with a lot more outfits in all honesty, but let me show you the green. Here you can see it on the cover. There is the green. It's this nice dark olive. So I would have been happy with either of those. And I do think it is fun to have some variation. I have said, and I will continue to say it with this subscription, when it is this pricey and when I am an annual subscriber this year, I do think that we should be able to customize when there is some variation on the items in terms of color or scent. I think that could be, honestly, I think that should be something that is included for even quarterly subscribers, but I do think that is something that should be in addition to the discount that you receive for annual subscribers. I think we should at least be able to customize, like, if there's a couple of things to customize, maybe we only get to customize one, but I just know that when I'm paying these prices, if I get a color that's not something that I will use, that can be a little bit disappointing, or maybe a fragrance that I have like an adherence to, you know? So that is one area as a reviewer, I have to be honest with all of you, that is one area where with a luxury box like this, I would appreciate that. All right, so we have, it looks like some sort of Bath and Body product here. I will go ahead and open it out of the plastic packaging. It says, let's see, a face scrub, and the company is Orlane. I think it's Orlane. Orlan? I don't know. It looks like Orlan. So it says, preparing for a garden party requires a little glam. This is a really pretty package. Can you see all that gold? And it's kind of like got that iridescence going on it. It says, that's why we've included this luxurious face scrub from the luxury French cosmetic brand Orlane. This scrub not only exfoliates, but also detoxifies and stimulates your skin with great results. So it does look like a pretty good size. It is 2.5 ounces. I don't know about a face scrub. That seems like it might be a little bit harsh, but I'm sure sure that it's actually very, very fine granules, whatever it is that is providing that texture. So I'll definitely give it a try. My face has been very sensitive the last couple of years, but getting like French beauty products is definitely something that is fun. So let me put that into my little basket. All right, let's see what else we have. All right, this one I was not as excited about, I'm going to be honest with you. We have a hand soap from Marin Montagu, and this looks like a grapefruit or something on the front, which would be lovely if I got a grapefruit scent. But what a pretty package. It does have these like little ribbons on either side, and then I think you slide it out. Ooh, I think I can smell it. So it says Savon artisanal fabriqué en France. So it is a soap, is what I'm thinking. I'm going to go ahead and untie this end so that we can see. But beautiful packaging. It says, give your guests sweet smelling hands with this orange blossom soap by Marin Montagu, which is really seems like more of a lifestyle brand than anything. It says, Bonjour Sicile. So I'm guessing that means Sicily, and maybe that's why we have this nice citrus scent. It says, the perfect soap for your powder room, crafted with natural ingredients. You and your guests are sure to love the sweet floral scent. So maybe, I thought maybe it was like for like Sicily, but maybe not. So we slid it open, just beautiful packaging, right? It's a shame to unwrap it. And then this really pretty sort of suminagashi kind of like marbled paper design. Oh, it is a very strong soap smell in the way that soap should smell. But I'm not getting, I guess it is more floral than citrusy. Yes, it's more floral. But very, definitely you're going to have fresh smelling hands. All right, so let me put that off to the side. It's going to be challenging probably to retie that bow, but I probably will retie the bow. All right, okay, it looks like, well, we have a jewelry item, but mine has slid out. I was a little disappointed. I was like, oh no, it's empty. So let's go ahead and turn to the page and I will suss around and find. So this is another item that that was variations. So this is by a company called Nikki. It says, turn heads with a touch of elegance at your next garden party with this beautiful necklace from Nikki Paris. Each piece is handcrafted using techniques that have been passed down through generations. Each box will have one of 3 colors. Oh my goodness, you guys. So there is this stunning sort of aqua green. There is, I'm trying to get it to focus for you, this rose color, we will call it pink. And then there's this more ivory color, which I think would be the most versatile, certainly. But of course, as you know, the one color I'm hoping not to receive is the pink, even though pink can be a really nice accent color. I'm obviously not adverse to pink at all, but I do like pink and green, for example, or pink and blue, just not like a lot of pink. But for example, this is an accent piece, so, but I would love the white. I did not get the white. I did not get the pink though either. I got this stunning green, which I'm actually very happy with now that I see it. So here is what it looks like. Now I have to tell you, I wish that there was a clasp to it because this is something I could see myself wearing doubled up. You could of course just tie it using something else like a paper clip or something a little bit more elegant to have it as more of a doubled up choker. I think that could look really pretty on the right outfit. But you could also wear it long, which is not really my style. This kind of looks like a style from a different age, something that like someone older might wear. It has a lot of weight to it, but you can really see, I'm not sure what those discs are made out of, these little hexagonal discs in circles, but they are very pretty. They have some like marbling to them. So it's probably some sort of enamel that's in there. But it is pretty. It's a little heavy, like I said, but it would make a nice accent. So I'll go ahead and put that on right now. It feels very cool to the touch, which is nice, but you know, my shirt right now is a little busy. You'd want to wear it with something more plain. But I think for me, I would probably wear it more if it was a choker, or again, if it had had a clasp, it would have been a little bit easier. But it is very pretty. I do think it's pretty. The little details on it, like the little balls that kind of hang off in between on the chain, those are neat. It kind of has some movement. It's not my kind of jewelry though. I'm sure it has a very high value, but it's not the kind of jewelry that I would pick for myself. They do include jewelry, and often I've loved it if it's a little bit more dainty and demure, but I guess this is a kind of a fun thing that you would wear over your light summery frock to go to a garden party. All right, we have something here. Oh, I think that might be the extra subscriber gift. So we will move on to this that is wrapped up in tissue, and you can kind of see since it is on the same page. And it is a cotton pareo by Maison Le Comte Flamand. So it is really pretty. It's very bright and springy, summery, kind of reminds me of like watermelons. So it's a very gauzy, they're calling it pareo, which is more like a sarong, sort of a wrap. But of course you could just use it as a big scarf, a big, what is that in French? Comment dit-on? Écharpe. So it is, this is the width of it. I'm wondering, I'm trying to see if it's, no, it does have a little bit more length, you can see. So it's beautiful. So you could definitely tie this. It's gauzy and light enough that you could tie it around your waist. It would be a little bit short to wear it up around your bust, but you could definitely do it at the beach. But I think it's going to be like a nice chic, bigger scarf for me. It says, made from soft, breathable cotton, this pareo offers exceptional comfort and feminine chic. Whether you're out for a casual day on the town or at a garden party with friends, this light wrap or scarf will be your new favorite summer accessory. Each box includes one of 2 designs. So I got this light pink and green one. I have to say I probably would have used this sage one with the cream and I think maybe black a little bit more. This one is just a little bit bright for me, so this is where I would have really liked to have customized. But it is fun that we've gotten 3 different things with some variation, 2 different scarves or pareo, 3 different necklaces, and then there was 2 colors of the little basket tote. I like my basket tote. I like my necklace in terms of the 3 colors that were available. I like this too. It's delightful, but again, not necessarily the one that I would have chosen if I had gotten a choice. So it's starting to make me feel like, for me, just because I don't necessarily use every single item in every single box, like 2/3 of it, and then I have beautiful gifts to share with people, it might actually start making more sense for me instead of spending $1,100 for the year, unless they start sending me PR boxes on occasion. It might make more sense for me to just shop from the boutique and make sure that I'm getting exactly what I want, even though I do love the curation side of things. All right, and then finally, we have our print by Marin Martigues, which again was the maker of that soap. So what they do is they always have sort of an artist in residence each year. So if you are an annual subscriber, you start at the beginning of the year, you will wind up with 4 prints from that artist. Last year we had a beautiful photographer. The year before that we had a more classical painter. The year before that was when I first started, so I only think I got 3 out of the 4. But this is fun because these are a little bit more modern and whimsical, and they did a square print on what is a card. So if you're not going to frame these items, you still have a really gorgeous card to share with someone. And this is fun because it came with a very, very bright red square envelope. It says, we're thrilled to be collaborating with Marin Martigues this year as our resident artist. Each box contains a print from Marin for our box clients. If you are one of our regular subscribers, you will have a collection of 4 exclusive prints by Marin at the end of the year. Display these works of art in a frame or use them as cards and send them in the envelopes provided. And so then, of course, these are not something that you would be able to get in the boutique. They are something that is exclusive for the subscribers, but they are very lovely, and that one is awesome. And you can kind of see so far it does go with that other green chair that we got in the first box for the year. All right, and then we have our extra gift again for subscribers only. You can definitely purchase this box as a one-off, and if you're someone who doesn't like to have subscriptions, that's an option. But they always do an antique item in every box, and sometimes it is my very favorite. Oh, we were supposed to have an antique item. Where is our antique item? That is our antique item, you guys. I almost forgot, and I'm gonna have to rush a little bit because I'm running out of time. Look at these antique silver tongs. These are amazing. So they are silver plate tongs. Everyone gets different ones. They collect them from across France. It says in each box, we always include unique antique pieces that we source from antiquaires around France. For this box, we sourced antique tongs, perfect for serving ice cubes for cocktails or sugar at your garden party. I love that. Mine is very simple. Some of the ones that they're showing here in the picture are a little bit more ornate, but I kind of personally like the simplicity. I'm not not someone who likes a lot of ornate things. But now we can finally get to that gift for subscribers. My apologies. So this is a thank you gift for our subscribers by Ludovic Morel. It came in this little bag. It says, as a thank you to our quarterly and yearly subscribers, we've included an artisan-made zinc bird meticulously crafted for you by hand in Normandy. Ludovic Morel worked for many years as a roofer. Today he still works with the traditional zinc and slate materials of his trade, but prefers to fashion them into decorative shapes rather than roof tiles. This charming bird decoration will add a touch of garden whimsy to any space, whether perched on a shelf, nestled among potted plants, or adorning your tablescape at your next garden party. And I have to tell you, I think this is my favorite item. So this is an example of something that really goes with that theme of a garden party. So this is kind of the back side, right? Because on this side, you actually get to see where the wing is attached. I think that is delightful. And then it's got this nice little sort of slate foot to it. So you can just sit it somewhere. It would be really cute along your garden wall somewhere, or like she suggested, in a potted plant or on your tablescape. Very simple, very modern, very garden party. So I actually really like that a lot. But you guys let me know in the comments below what your favorite item in this My French Country Home box was. The necklace is definitely growing on me. I think they nailed the theme for sure. The soap maybe after your day of gardening or after your garden party. But the scrub, same thing afterwards, so you feel fresh and bright. But I would love to hear from all of you in the comments below. Thanks so much for being here. I will see you soon in my next unboxing.